Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome out to the Action Building. I'm Brandon Benefield alongside John the Body Johnson and GB Gerard Bonner. Tonight is a historic night where we have 8 promotions under one building.
Yeah, we're going to have 10 big matches, 8 championships. It's a night history in the making.
Listen, they said tonight would never happen. Forbidden doors are being kicked in, and quite frankly, hell is freezing over.
Without any further ado, let's get things started and send it to the ring to the beautiful Diana Michelle.
Ladies and gentlemen, this first match is for the Sideshow Championship.
There it is.
Easy for her to say.
Well, let's get things underway here to kick off. Hell freezes over. The Prince of Petty, Ashton Starr, making his way out of the ring.
So as you can see, Ashton Starr is carrying around one half of the SHW Tag Team Championships. The problem is he's not actually one half of the Tag Team Champions.
That's right. If you've been following along, last couple weeks ago at SHW 31, actually, Ashton and Zicky Dice, his tag team partners, stole those belts. But tonight it's not about that belt.
It's not.
It's about the Sideshow Championship, where Ashton Starr is going to be taking on the one and only Ray Fury.
Dare I say, there might be an attempt to perhaps collect more belts here tonight for this member of Overkill.
I would not put it past him.
Well, I hear you guys talking that he's not actually the champion, but possession is 9/10 of the law, guys.
That it is. The problem is we still don't know why he's still possessing this, but the truth of it is, that'll be fixed in a couple of weeks.
That's right. And making his return here to the Action Building. It's been a couple of years since we saw him under the roof here at the home of SHW. Ray Fury making his way back.
I'll tell you, there's something special when Ray Fury shows up, and he is absolute. Wow. I tell you what, the Sideshow Championship clearly is bringing out some of the best in the country to kick this amazing show off here at Hell Freezes Over. Ray Fury is ready tonight to make history.
Of course, my understanding is there was a countrywide tournament that took place, and these two men were the finalists here for the Sideshow Championship here tonight.
Go ahead.
Yeah, absolutely. And you know, the thing is like the competition was hot and heavy. It was all over the place. These two men went through many different competitors, as you said, and tonight, and we see here.
Look at this. Ashton Starr just taking the belt and walking.
Well, he has a habit of doing that. Taking belts and walking that he didn't necessarily win. But tonight he's going to have to earn it. Can he do it in the ring?
Well, I'm going to tell you, if anybody can do it, it's this young man right here. 7-year veteran, trained at WWA 400 AR Fox. Has had a lot of ups and downs, has also been in a lot of competition. So I'm going to tell you, I've had the privilege of calling many Ashton Starr matches. I'm looking forward to this one.
Absolutely. Ashton Starr over time has not always been our favorite wrestler. At one point we really loved him, and we have a love-hate relationship, but none of that matters right now, because what matters is the Sideshow Championship. And I'll tell you what, like it or love it, or quite frankly if you hate it, one thing is true, Ashton Starr is getting the job done in these last couple of years here in the world of pro wrestling.
Referee David Weekley has called for the bell. And the leader of the Heat Nation is getting this crowd hyped up, firmly behind Ray Fury here tonight.
Yeah, it's been a couple of years since I've seen Ray Fury in action in person, but, you know, I've been keeping up with his career, and this young man, he's setting the wrestling world on fire, guys.
Absolutely he is. This is going to be an incredible match. What a great way to start off. Hell Freezes Over, an absolutely historic night in the annals of Georgia Pro Wrestling.
For the fans watching for the first time, you're exactly right, GB. Reminding him that this is the first time a show like this has happened. We have 8 promotions under one roof. This is incredible.
This really is incredible. I mean, if you think about the world of pro wrestling, these kinds of things don't happen regularly. And so we have to really enjoy this moment. We don't know when it's going to happen again, but everybody's talking about forbidden doors and all this type of thing. It's being broken down right here and right now.
I'm going to tell you, and we were talking about this earlier, Jared. It's like I felt the energy of this crowd before we went on the air. Like you could just feel that something special was happening in the air. And right now, Ray Fury's showing that speed.
Great agility there from Ray Fury, and a thrust kick right up under the chin of Ashton Starr. Laid him out right here on the concrete floor.
Absolutely, and Fury already is in the lead basically in this particular match. Incredible things are about to happen, but one thing we know, you cannot count out Ashton Starr. It's way too early to count him out.
Both men now back in the ring. Nice trip there. Ashton hung up on that center rope. Fury now with that nice basement drop kick right to the mush. Going for a lateral press here, hook of the leg. No, just a 1 count.
Count of 1 there. And I'll tell you again, one of the things, whenever we watch an Ashton Starr match, one of the things we consistently see is he's deceptively strong and he is incredibly agile, and he's one of those guys, he's tenacious. He can handle a lot of punishment and he can keep moving.
And regardless of how you feel about Ashton Starr, he is a remarkable young man. In fact, I urge you to check out YouTube Starfire, the documentary.
Good gracious, speaking of Ashton Starr.
That was huge. Absolutely huge.
Nice hurricane runner off the top rope, going for a pin, but no, just a 2 count there. Fury able to, he went high risk, and they call it high risk for a reason, and that's why right there.
Absolutely. You were talking about the documentary, John.
Yeah, the documentary, you know, you hear the story of Ashton Starr. I'm going to tell you, take 30 minutes out of your day to watch this and get a new respect for the man that Ashton Starr is.
It is absolutely an amazing documentary. It chronicles, of course, his wrestling career, his life, and he's been through a lot. And it's brought him here to this particular point here where now he's competing for the prestigious Sideshow Championship.
Could he win that gold to match those gold boots he's wearing to the ring here tonight?
Well, I'll tell you what, he's certainly looking to add to his resume. A former SHW champion. He's somebody who, quite frankly, wants to add more gold to his resume, and it could happen here tonight.
That gold boot right up under the throat of Fury now in the corner. Referee David Weekley reprimanding Ashton Starr now.
You know, one of the beautiful things about a night like tonight is we see these wrestlers sometimes siloed to one particular promotion, but someone like Ashton Starr has found his way all across Georgia, and my God, and this country, and it is he's 1/5 of a budding group that I'm sure we'll be talking more about tonight, known as Overkill. And listen, he's literally trying to kill us over.
Up and over goes Ray Fury. Into the ropes, and that discus clothesline there from Ashton Starr.
Incredible.
Shades of the late, great Brody Lee right there.
Absolutely, and now he's headed to the top rope. And again, most people don't realize how proficient Starr is at the top rope.
Looking high risk. What's he got in mind? Oh! That huge elbow drop. Hook of the leg, will it be enough?
Count of 2.
Only a 2 count, guys. And you know, the thing is, we've been talking a lot about Ashton Starr, but let's don't take anything away from Ray Fury. 6-year pro, was trained by a guy that we're going to see later on here tonight, John Davis. And you know, and he's from New York, so you know he's got to be tough.
Well, listen, they don't make New Yorkers anything other than tough. Ask me how I know. This guy's doing incredible things, and again, Fury is doing great things, and we're seeing the crowd is behind him, and he's another one, incredibly resilient, 6-year pro, as you mentioned, ready to become Sideshow champion.
You saw Ashton with that huge elbow off the top rope. You know, Fury is known for that froggy elbow off the top rope.
Absolutely.
He might have been trying to get inside his head there a little bit, now just slapping him. Right across the face, into the ropes he goes, ducks a clothesline. Oh, what a kick right to the forehead of Ashton Starr. He might be out. Can Fury take advantage?
Yeah, I think that one maybe caught him right between the eyes there. I mean, I saw those eyes glaze over as Ashton Starr fell like a tree.
Absolutely, and the question now is, can Fury take advantage of this moment?
Fury now slow to get to his feet after taking some abuse early on. Crowd's firmly behind him now. Fury back up. Ashton making his way back to his feet. Now both men to a vertical base and a double chop right across the throat. But look at this. Ashton Starr right back up, and he eats another one.
That's part of that never say die of Ashton Starr. He's going to keep coming at you each and every time. Oh,
wow. What a backhand there from Ray Fury. And now a sling blade into a cutter. What a maneuver there. Hook of the leg.
This could be it. Oh, whoa.
Innovative maneuver there from Ray Fury.
That was the closest near fall of this match so far. It's very clear Fury has the momentum and Starr is in trouble, but he's got to stay on him. Don't wait for the approval of the crowd.
Fury back up top. What athleticism from this guy. What's he got in mind here?
Could he be taking too long, though?
Got a lot of time on that top rope. You don't want to waste time up there.
You sure don't. Oh, he went for that froggy elbow.
Absolutely, but nobody home. You're right, took way too much time. Ashton saw it coming, able to get out of the way. And now that huge scissor kick, we've seen Ashton put people away with that move.
Is that enough? We've got a new champion.
And it is. How about that? New Sideshow Champion, Ashton Starr. What a match. Unbelievable. Look at Ashton snatching that belt. Wow.
I'll tell you what, and you can see the overkill signs being thrown up in the audience. The last thing that some of us wanted to see was Ashton Starr adding more gold to his resume, but he can't be denied. Ashton Starr, your new Sideshow Champion.
Yeah, and if you think the Prince of Petty has been petty before, wait till now.
So,